Good morning, students. Today we are going to start Chapter 1 Knowing Our Numbers, Exercise 1.3, which is based on estimation. Estimation you have already done in class 6, and in class 1 I have given you some videos regarding estimation. So you must go through it before starting this exercise. So let's begin our exercise. And before starting this, I want to request you to please watch all the videos before doing or solving exercise in your copy. Now let's begin. Page number 23. Question number 1. Estimate each of the following using general rule. So here in this question we have 4 parts: A, B, C and D. In A, 730 plus 998, B, 796 minus 314, C, 12,904 plus 2,888 and D, 28,292 minus 21,496. See beta, there are 4 parts and you must know what we have to do. We have to estimate the all questions with general rule. Okay, 4 types of rules you have learned. First, general rule. Second, round off to nearest 10. Third, round off to nearest 100. And fourth, round off to nearest 1000. So here we have to do by using general rule. So I'm going to start first part, 730 plus 998. By rounding off to hundreds, 730 rounds off to 700 and 998 round offs to 1000. So what you will get? So here question arises, why we have rounded off to nearest 100 to the first and the second number, I mean 730 and 998. According to the general rule, we round it off to the most place digits. Here the maximum number is 7 and here the highest place is 9. So here 730, if you are going to round off with the nearest 100, you will get 700, and 998, if you are going to round off, you will get 1000. Why? Again, 730. If you are rounding off to the nearest 100, look at 7. 730 comes nearer to 700 or 800. Obviously, it will come nearest to 700. Similarly, 998 comes nearer to 1000. So here you will easily understand why we are rounding off nearest 100 730, then what you will get 700, and why it will happen. Okay, let me proceed. If you are going to add 700 and 998, what you will get? Sorry, if you are going to add 700 and 1000, if we are going to add 700 and 1000, then what you will get? Yes, hurry up, do it fast. What you will get? Yeah, that's right answer. 1700. See, 700 plus 1000, you will get 1700 or 1700. Now let's move to the next question. 796 minus 314. Here you need to do subtraction. First, what you will do, as like previous question, you have rounded off to the nearest 100. Here also you are going to do the same thing. 796 you round it off to nearest 100, and 314 also you have to round it off to nearest 100. So what you will get if you round it off to nearest 100 to both the numbers? If you are going to round it off 796 to the nearest 100, you will get 800, and similarly 314, then you will get 300. I think you know it very well how you get 800 and 300. If you don't know, I am explaining you once again. Here the number is 796, which comes nearer to 800, and 314 comes nearer to 300. Okay. Now, when you're going to subtract 800 with 300, what you will get? Do it fast and tell me what will the answer. Yeah, you will get 500. Very good. Next, C part I'm going to give you for the homework. So we are going to start D part. 28,296 you are going to subtract with 21,496. Let's begin this question. Here, how you're going to round it off these numbers? Any guess? Any guesses? I'm waiting. Yeah, nearest thousand. We're going to round it off to the nearest thousand, both the numbers. If you're going to round it off to nearest thousand, 28,296 and 21,496, what you will get? To round it up 28,296, you will get 28,000, and 21,496, if you're going to round out off to nearest thousand, you will get 21,000. Hope you understand how to round it off to nearest thousand. If you don't know, you once again check the first video where I have given you estimation. Now after subtracting it, you will get 7,000. Now see your homework. Do part C and make 10 more such examples of addition, subtraction and estimate their outcomes. This is the first homework. Here in further questions I'm going you some more homework. You notice it. Now the next question. Question number 2. Give a rough estimation by rounding off to nearest 100 and the closer estimate by rounding off to nearest 10. So here we are going to do estimation by two methods. First to the nearest 100 and second to the nearest 10. I know it's very easy. Yeah. First you will round it off both the numbers to the nearest 100 in the rough estimation, and for the closer estimation you will round it off all the numbers given in this question to nearest 10. Then we will solve it. Now here also we have four questions: A, B, C, D. In A we have to do addition of all the numbers, in B subtraction, in C also subtraction, and D subtraction. So these questions are similar to the previous one, so we will not going to solve all the parts. I'll show you only two parts. First part A while doing addition and part D while doing subtraction. So first I'm going to start with A part. In A part we have to round it off to the nearest 100 for rough estimation. So when you round it off 439, 334 and 4317 to the nearest 100, you will get 400, 300 and 4300. Add them, what you will get? Yeah, you will get 5000. Okay. Now we are going to start with closer estimation. Rounding off to nearest 10 to the both numbers 439, 334 and 4317, you will get 440, 330 and 4320 respectively. So what you need to do? Now you need to add all these numbers 440, 330, 4320. Again, add it. Write your answer in comment. Yeah, 5090. Hope your answer is correct. Okay, next. D part. Rounding off to hundreds, 4,89,348 and 48,365, you will get 4,89,300 and here 48,400. Let's see next. When you're going to subtract it, what you will get? 4,40,900. Now we proceed to the next part, to the nearest 10. When you are going to round it off both the numbers to nearest 10, what you will get? So in the first, 4,89,350 and 48,370 respectively. After subtraction, you will get 4,40,980. Now I'm going to start third question. Now next question, you have to estimate the following product with general rule. As like first question, here also you have to estimate by using general rule. By general rule it may be easy for you. Here we have 4 questions. At the right hand side you will have homework. Now let's begin our third question. (578 multiply 161). While rounding off by general rule 578 and 161, what you will get? You will get here 600 and 200. When you are going to multiply these number, what you will get? I need here quick answer. How you have to multiply these two numbers very quickly without using pen and paper. Any guesses? Okay, I will tell you. Here the number is 6 and here the number is 2. Multiply these two numbers. 6 2s are 12 and how many zeros? Count 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 zeros are there. So what you will do? Your answer is 12 and 4 zeros. It means 1,20,000. Let's see. Yes, 1,20,000. Similarly, we are going to start B part. 5,281 multiplied by 3,491. So here, how you are going to round it off? We are going to round it off 5281 and 3491. You will get the answer 5,000 and 3,000 to the most place. Most place is here 1000 and here is 3. So by rounding of 1000 place, 5281 we will get 5,000 and 3,491 we will get 3,000. So after multiplying, the same thing we have done earlier. 5 3 is 15 and how many zeros? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here your answer 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here you get 1 crore and 50 lakh. Now next, C part. By rounding off 1291 and 592, what you will get here? You will get 1,600, and this is very easy for you. And the answer is 6 and how many zeros? 1 2 3 4 5. 6 and 5 zeros. Your answer is 6 lakh. Now the last question. 9250 multiplied 29. Here you are going to round it off 9250, then you will get here 9,000, and when you will round it off to 29 you will get here 30. So after multiplying both the numbers, so 9,000 multiplied by 30 you will get 27 and how many zeros? 1 2 3 4. 4 zeros. So your answer is 2,70,000. And thanks. Hope you like my video. Like it, share it to others, and be safe at home.